Hey, Richard.
Richard, this is John. Can you hear me?
Hey, John, I can hear you guys.
Okay. Describe your location to us, please.
I am in Fraser Island in Queensland, Australia.
Is that where the dingoes are?
They really are.
Okay, let's call this meeting to order. A motion to adopt the agenda.
Move. Second.
Okay, please vote on our limited agenda.
Aye.
Okay, there we go. Now we are to item A3, resolution in the matter of eliminating classified positions in OTBS and paraeducators. This is a follow-up to our last meeting where we had a 2-2 vote on these 2 points in terms of implementing the cuts that we had approved previously in our budget.
Move approval.
Okay, is there a second?
Second.
Okay, there's a second. Moved and seconded. And we have one public speaker who is Candy Nieto.
Hi, Candy Nieto, 43198 Corte Almonte, Temecula, California. I was unable to attend the June 22nd meeting when I had parents coming, and Mr. DeBeck rescinded and reduced our program. So I wanted to come personally thank you for that, Mr. DeBeck, and all of you, because I know you have tough decisions to make, and the decisions you make are the best thing for children and families. But I just wanted to say that specifically, and the reductions in the paras from the CBET program is part of that reduction. So I just wanted to let you know that. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve this matter. Any comments? Okay, Mr. DeBeck. Microphone.
I was concerned about this particular item when we did the budget, but new information supports, I think, my belief on this. First of all, just a quick comment. The budget we adopted included a mid-range estimate for ADA. That's still an estimate. A fraction of a change in that estimate would cover the cost of this particular item. That's one point. Secondly, I have information, and I think you all should have had it, that schools are, some high schools in particular, Sarah, are counting tardies as truants. What that does is they get Saturday money for the tardies because it's a mandated program, but it deprives the district of ADA. If we did something about sweeping or making a policy that couldn't happen, there would probably be enough generated within the ADA of the district to cover the cost of the items we're talking about. So then I went further and I talked to the county today, Laura Dusick, who handles our filings, and I asked her, is it possible for the board to adopt an amended budget for the year? And she said yes. She would be very glad to work with us as we adjusted our budget to cover, let's say, changes in estimates of income and changes in actual data for expenditures. So I personally, and because of the other information we got about changes in legislation and other income that may be coming to the district for other purposes, I think this still supports the concept that we don't eliminate these positions. So I personally would make a motion after we vote on this one that we, if this motion fails, that we adopt a new budget including the costs of this particular program and a change in estimate, so we still would have a filed annual budget that balanced with the county. Thank you.
Other board member comments? Mr. Barrera? No. Okay. So Mr. DeBeck has made his comments, and I also support this resolution. I think the information he's brought up about ADA and truants and so forth definitely also needs to be looked into because we need to save money everywhere we can at this point. So if there's no further discussion, let's vote.
Aye.
Okay, I will mark yours.
Sorry, I voted wrong.
Start over. Okay. Okay, the motion passes 3-2. Okay, that concludes our meeting. Thank you very much. Excuse me, before we adjourn.
Before we adjourn, I think that the superintendent needs to... Before we adjourn, I think some things need to happen. Number one, I think the concept of counting tardies as truancies need to be done.
Right.
Okay? It needs to be verified.
Well, I think it needs to be investigated.
That's what I'm saying. It needs to be verified whether or not that is happening. If so, that needs to be corrected. And
Or investigated to see what the reasoning is behind it,
Yes.
if it's, is that clear.
Okay, so I think
Right.
that action should be moved forward. And then I think that we will look to see how much that may generate, and then hopefully we can make a motion to restore positions that we have just cut. Okay.
Okay, so we've given that to the superintendent acting designate, Mr. Fulcher, and he will pass that on to the superintendent. Thank you very much, and
that was
have
worth the
a
trip
nice
in town.
summer vacation.
So that was a trip in town, huh?